And we're back. So we left off on the point of continuing to include
Include.
people, your friends, when they're, if you know that they've got a chronic illness or depression, anxiety, or whatever it is, don't stop trying to include them in things that you have going on in your life.
Exactly. You need to keep inviting them because just one time they might actually be able to
Make it.
make it.
Yeah.
Um,
And I think that, having that conversation with her kind of opened my eyes. And if you feel like you are pressuring them, maybe have that conversation with them, so that they understand that you understand the best that you can if you don't deal with the same stuff. To continue to, if they want you to continue to ask every time that you want to do something or plan or whatever. And I think that that is really important to understand, to try to understand the best you can, be supportive, and continue to plan stuff with them. Like I said, we've had our times where we've planned stuff and just couldn't make it, whether it was me, whether it was you,
exactly.
and other friends that we've had.
I was
You
going to
know,
say, but I also want to bring up the fact that there are times you definitely need to have that open line of communication
mm-hmm.
because if you remember correctly, there were a couple of times when I was trying to get you to come over and do something like whether it was play Cards Against Humanities with the
Yeah,
rest of the group or whatever. You and I had the conversation that me constantly saying, "Come over,"
okay, yeah,
so and so wants to see you, so and so wants to see you, that actually made you want to stay away further.
yes, yeah,
So it is definitely important to have that open line of communication
yep.
because you really don't know exactly what the other person is going through.
Right. And with that, like at that time, I was working hard trying to get some certain things done,
Exactly.
for all the stuff that we had going on. And I was happy that I was able to have that conversation though. Like
Yes.
neither one of us were going at each other. It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna butt heads with you. It was like, hey,
Hey, this
that's
is where
kind
I'm
of hard
coming
on
from.
me.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that we've built up as friends. We've had different situations where it was that we had to actually have that conversation. There's different things that have happened, but for that kind of thing, for me, when someone pushes for certain things, that
Yes.
makes me retreat. And
It
then
does.
people are, there's people out there that are the same with, as me.
But unless you have that open communication,
Right.
you don't
You don't
know.
know. You
You
don't
you
know.
don't know.
So it's
So
important.
having the communication with the person
Mhm.
who may be suffering through depression that you're not aware of and asking them, I keep inviting you, you don't keep showing up.
Yeah.
That's a very important conversation to have
Hmm.
because maybe they are feeling pressured
Yeah.
and they want you to back off. But then again, maybe they really get put themselves down because they're not able to do that.
Right.
So
Right.
you don't know where they're coming from. So the open line of communication is what's key.
And how you approach, like with my friend, I said, hey, I'm not trying to make you feel pressured, but I would really like you to be able to make it, but I also understand if you've got something else going on. I completely understand. And it's all about the way that you present it, I believe.
The approach.
Yes, if you're coming
Yes.
at somebody full force, it's probably not going to go well. And I think, even at 49, or not 49, 39, holy moly, 39,
Wow, did you age
it's been,
yourself
I'm
there?
still learning. I'm still
Yes.
learning all of these different things with communication, friendships, family, tribe. That was another thing that we were
Tribe
going to
is
talk
very
about.
big.
We've been talking about tribe lately, and how important it is. It's like a community, I would
It
say.
is.
What's your definition of
I
tribe?
don't have a true definition of tribe, but it's a bunch of people coming together
Hmm.
with the same goals and purposes and helping each other through
Right.
navigating the rough seas, if you will,
Yeah.
um, of life
Right.
or
And
or
without
whatever the
judge, I
common.
feel without judgment,
Yes,
everybody comes together as to help build up. I feel kind of in a way like it is a little bit of a community.
it is.
Um, but it is building each
And
other.
I want to kind of say commune, but
Okay.
not. I know sometimes the commune idea
Right.
has some negative connotations.
Right. Right.
So, but it is. It is a community of people, of like minded people working together for the betterment of said group.
Yeah. And that's something I didn't always have,
No.
and you didn't either. you
Oh
know.
no, this whole tribe thing is new, especially when it comes to my foot
Yeah.
and the healing that's taking place there.
Yeah.
Um,
It's like a different fellowship in a way too.
it is a fellowship, and it's one of those things where I would have nobody. At least that's my viewpoint.
Right, right.
I would have nobody if it weren't for my tribe
Right.
and them helping me through this whole shit show,
Right.
so to
It's
speak.
the only way that you can put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, and that's the thing too. I know at one point it was kind of a struggle for you because you were used to putting everything out there. You were the one
Yes,
helping. You were the one that could do this and do that.
it
And I
is.
went through that too. There was a time when I was like, "Hey, I can help with this. I can help with this. I can do this." And then when it was my turn to be helped, gosh, but that was a struggle.
Yeah,
But that's part of having tribe.
it is.
Honestly,
It is.
I remember, going through, and I've talked about this on the past show, when I experienced with Zach's passing and everything. I came here and I had people coming in and checking on me like on the
Uh-huh.
hour to see if I was okay. And, maybe your tribe's different. Maybe, people out there, you have people that are like that. You have people, like I said, like your tribe is different, but to us, that's our tribe. That's what we have. So there are differences between friends. Friendly, not wait,
Friendly, yeah,
there you go.
being friendly and not friends.
Not friends. There's friendships. There's old friendships. There's 6 months friendship. I mean, there's all kinds of different things out there, and I really think when it comes down to it, um, that you don't always have to have a label for somebody.
That
I
is
don't think
true.
that we should have to put a label on somebody, even if it's in a relationship, a friendship, whatever it is. I don't think we have to be in such a hurry to put a label on things. Yes, it's great to have a friend. I love saying, "Hey, you're my sister. You're my
Yeah.
friend. You're my tribe." But I think too that we kind of miss out on building the building blocks, the importances of getting to
Building
that
the
point.
foundation and growing from there.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
If you miss those steps, that's when things falter, and that's where, I think maybe that might be another show.
Yeah.
But I hope that you guys know, or you find that you can talk to your friends, have that communication, find the communication. Sometimes it's not an easy conversation.
Communication is not easy,
Not no.
but it's key.
It is key. I think it's very important, and I hope that you guys that have been joining us tonight can find that key to be able to talk to your friends, your sisters, your tribe, your
Well,
brothers.
I think Tony said it best in chat.
Oh,
Listen to hear,
yeah,
not to speak.
that is a tough one.
It is.
But it's good advice. It's great advice. So this week, guys, until our next show, think about that. Tell us what you've done to listen, to hear, and not to speak. Try to put that into your week and see where it goes. I think that's something that we all can try. I think we should move forward with
I think
that.
we all should try. Yes.
So we got a lot of stuff coming up, you guys, for the next shows. We've got different guests that we're going to try to be getting in here so that you guys can hear some more survivor stories. Send us your story if you don't want to be live on camera, or if you want to call in, we could arrange that for you to talk about your story, your
Yes.
survivor, how you're thriving, all of these great things. It is the 1st of December. We are
It
in the silly
is.
season, as Tony calls it. There is a calendar that we're working to put up with different things that you can do for that gratitude or the attitude of gratitude.
Well, it's more random acts of kindness.
Random acts of
this
kindness.
time, but
Okay, all
yeah.
right, all right.
But I mean, it's the giving season.
The giving
so,
season.
So do kind things.
Yeah, do kind things. We are going to be popping up doing different events. Keep on following us, and don't forget that Strange Friends Media, who is one of our where we come from,
Yes.
has several different podcasts. So go ahead and take a look at those. There is Mitch's Fake Radio.
Yes.
This is my brain. Also, don't make this weird.
Weird.
And of course, us.
Us.
And keep on paying attention because there's more coming down the pipes, guys.
There is.
So
we really didn't get a chance to do it, but I know that there are a lot of people who are in need of
oh
prayer.
yes, yes.
So let's just do a blanket unspoken prayer for
Yeah.
all of those people who are in the need. Send the good vibes,
yes,
the good energy, whatever it is that you do. That would be greatly appreciated. and I go to the wound clinic tomorrow.
Oh,
So
awesome. So we'll put those
uh,
prayers up for you too.
yes, and I will have next Sunday a new report on how things are going with the
Awesome.
heel.
Very
So
cool.
stay tuned for that.
All right.
Like, share, subscribe,
Hit that bell.
hit that notification bell so you know when we're on.
Follow us on Facebook as well, guys.
Yes. Facebook has been kind of a little lax lately because I just really I've been collecting. It's been busy. I've been collecting things. Haven't always been able to but that will be
back up and going.
Backing up and going.
All right.
And
so with that,
communication is the key.
Yes. Listen to hear, not
listen
speak.
to hear, not to speak first. Mm-hmm. Be better, not bitter.
And guys, don't forget, life is best lived. Have a great Survivor Girl Sunday.